Likes getting stuck in road construction, and while people who are flying may not always see such construction from the plane, people living just north or south of Punta Gorda Airport can definitely hear it. I went to Charlotte County to see and to hear the impact of closing the airport's longest runway for the year. Waves of people come and go from Punta Gorda Airport in Charlotte County, happy to fly in from places like Fort Wayne, Allentown, Des Moines to escape winter. The number of passengers traveling through the airport climbed up to 1.6 million people by the end of 2019. It already returned to those levels last year and is on pace so far in 2022.
The airport has seen incredible incremental growth over the last 10 years with the success of Allegiant.
Passengers won't notice a big change. They just want to take off and land safe and be on time. But the longer runway at Punta Gorda, runway 422, is closed, likely all year.
Runway 422 is about 80 years old, so it's absolutely essential that we reconstruct it and rehabilitate it.
That leaves runway 1533 pointing toward Port Charlotte and Deep Creek to the north and this neighborhood to the south, just off of Jones Loop Road. And that is a constant sound just a couple miles south of that one runway at Punta Gorda Airport that is in operation. And March is always the busiest month at this airport, and now they're down to just one active runway. It's a constant in this one neighborhood. And neighbors we talked to didn't want to go on camera, but they had plenty to say, talking about how frequently this happens. Miller says the overall plan should free up more space where it's tight. Punta Gorda has 10 parking spaces for passenger planes. People walk on the tarmac from the gate to the aircraft aboard. When the work is done, expect room for 12 passenger planes, with the private and smaller aircraft shifted to the other end of runway 4.
Our friends in Harbor Heights and parts of Port Charlotte and Deep Creek have been seeing a lot of takeoffs and landings, but rest assured, things will go back to how they were in 2021 when runway 422 reopens in 2023.
The airport's website says once that runway 422 is complete, most of the passenger planes will go back to using that runway.
Meanwhile,